What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 20 and the final episode of this first season here in the Premier League with Newcastle United in this 100% live Football Manager 2017 Let's Play. If you have enjoyed this season, let me know in this style as well. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up as well, and we will get into the next season as soon as possible. But as you can see, guys, we are going to stay up. That is good. Just depends where we finish. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually do finish 16th, just depending. Our goal difference is nothing to be too excited about. So we need to look to improve next season both ways. The first improving is with the signings. Hopefully we can have a good off-season and the current players as well. Hopefully we can have a good build-up in training and everything like that. Maybe re-look at our tactics a little bit, but for the base of it, I'm pretty happy. As you can see, good signs, and when we bring in better quality, I think we will be we'll be better off. And I won't lie, I have like a private save that I experimented. Like I don't like trying tactics I've never used before completely. So it's a base of something I use in a private save, and it does well. So and I've built a better team with that one, and yeah, plays fantastically. So we just need to improve the quality at Newcastle, and trust me, yeah, we're going to be playing some good football, that is for sure, and bring in the players that suit the roles as well. These are the current roles. Yeah, maybe I want to change a few. Like I said, with the private save I have, yeah, there's a few different to this just roles wise. But anyway, guys, for the final games of the season, I want it to be a fairly young team. Some of the younger guys who are. Well, we'll just put someone on the bench here. It's Charlie Adam, because Loney. Look at the others. Daryl Murphy will probably sell on. Gouffran as well. Kieran Clark, yeah, probably just not playing him enough. He's 27. Yeah, we just need to bring in some fresh young players. And when I say young, I mean like the types that I have brought in. Well, Tom Kearney, he's 26. But when I signed him, I thought he felt maybe like a 23, 24-year-old. But that kind of age, a Joel Campbell type as well. But you've seen from his performances a bit inconsistent. He's 24. Yeah, around that age, you know. But anyway, we're going to look to start Jose Perez ahead of Joel Campbell as well. Well, there's not game day yet, so yeah, we'll just see who's going to be fit for that. But yeah, week break in between both games, so we should be fine with that one. Aqua, yeah, he's going to be suspended from the yellow cards. Lasala's had a quiet game, but he's had a nice improvement. See, these are the guys that are going to grow with the club. The types like, to me, the centre-back partnership is perfect. Not the best in the world, but for Newcastle, Mbemba and Lasala's, they're great players. And both centre-backs around the same age. And yeah, they're going to be our two starters. But that's not saying we won't sign another centre-back that is good to give them some competition. Maybe that's what we need, some experience. Because as I mentioned, like how we play with the offside trap, go to the tactics for a second as well, and I will leave what I had, clear the ball to the flanks and everything like that. But in terms of, yeah, using the offside trap, stay on feet, maybe, yeah, I'm going to take that off. I'll leave it as it was, because like I said, that's how I've said it in another save. I use a tactic like this, but even with the instructions, there's some changes. So obviously using the offside trap, trying to catch them offside. So we're not like looking to tight mark. Tight mark is arguably that's the easier option to go for. Oh, let's just tight mark the players and go out. But if you can do well with the offside trap and try and catch them offside, yeah, I think that's the way to go forward when we're going to be improving the team, getting better quality in terms of their positioning sense defensively. Obviously, the offside trap, playing for that is going to be better. And when you have a quality defense, playing that, and obviously the midfield comes into a part as well when you're playing as a team for that. Yeah, the intelligence of the players is very important. So the mental attributes will be something I'll be looking in terms of signings. But here we're going to go attacking movements. I still want to see some good performances in the last two games. Jose Perez, he dropped lack of football concern. He's doing well in training. You know, I question it. Yeah, we're not playing him in his best role. He's one of the best players in the team, but I think he's doing good. He's still very young. He's only 23 years old still. So, yeah, he's still got a lot to show in his career, we will say that. So Premier League, important for Chelsea. Can Arsenal win this? Oh, that's still tough. Mandzukic, late goal could be important for them, but yeah, that basically knocks them out of contention. And Arsenal, yeah, maybe just needed a draw there. So, yeah, a bit disappointing for Chelsea side of things as well, but maybe slightly alive for Man City. So Arsenal, yeah, they still would have wanted to win that because of Manchester City's position. Going to be very interesting. That's more interesting than the bottom of the table, but Leicester City, yeah, Burnley maybe still fighting for survival there. And Huddersfield, they'll need to win both games. So yeah, that's probably more entertaining than us. Really. Ooh, Jordan Ibe. Very, very interesting that he is transfer listed. Yeah, he's listed? Damn, he just signed. But I can see he's not going to be like a big goal scorer or something. He's already 21. That finishing's not going to improve majorly. I'm not sure if I'll even target him as a signing, honestly. Because I can... You see, oh, yeah, it's Jordan Ibe. He could be a decent prospect to sign for Newcastle. But then you can tell, like, I don't know, just me anyway, I can tell that kind of player in Football Manager. He's going to be, he's going to have a bit of an impact with his pace. But then when he's going to have opportunities, he's going to let you down. And that's the current players we have already. They'll have opportunities and they don't score. Sure, they can seem like a guy that does well in the under-23s, but yeah, Premier League level just not quite up to it, really. I can tell the kind of player he would be in my team, pretty much. William Tomlinson, ooh, he sounded like an interesting type, has good determination. We'll get a scout report on him. Ryan Manning from QPR. Yeah, I don't think he'll be Premier League quality, so I wouldn't say he's a hot prospect. And then Harry's. He's in the same boat, not really. No, not quite, I'll say. Let's see, anything else? Longstaff, just injured, we'll leave him. Tomlinson, the potential not really good. So, Rajkovic, again, he's shown improvement for the whole season. He's continued. Sure, there's been some critics for him, fair enough, because yeah, he's conceded goals, but I wouldn't put himself straight on the blame. There's been occasions, I won't lie, he should have done better, but there's been so many. What's this? Ability changes. Okay, it doesn't make a huge difference anyway. Oh, this is a bit disappointing, Mitrovic. He's dropped in quality. Wow. His current ability dropped for a 22-year-old. Alexander, what's up, mate? I'm like, you're training. I'm giving you some games. Why is he getting worse? I don't know. I thought he was one of the best prospects in the team, and by the end of the season, he's one of the worst players in the first team, apparently. So, yeah, definitely. So, just for example, if we talk about strikers, who would want to join us? If there's players running out their contract, I don't think there'll be an amazing striker. Giuseppe, he always gets injured. No. Even though he was at Newcastle at some point. I thought I remember. That's why I want to go to history. I thought he was at Newcastle at a while back. Man United sent him out on loan. He is decent attribute-wise, but he's even hesitant when taking the photo. You're just always, you can't trust him with anything. He's a talent. Man, he'd be at a top 4 team if it wasn't for his injury troubles. We'll get a scout report, but yeah, especially at 30, it's only going to get worse. When he's fit and firing, 100%, he's an amazing player. Maybe a lot of you guys will not understand this, but because I'm Australian, I get a few Australian viewers. For my Australian viewers that watch AFL, for me, he's like a Daniel Wells type. Most of you will be like, who the fuck is Daniel Wells for Collingwood? And yeah, he's a magnificent player, and he's around the same age. He's about 30 as well, and yeah, has injury troubles. But whenever he's on the pitch and he's 100%, yeah, one of the best players. Yes. That's what, yeah, Giuseppe Rossi reminds me of. Very injury prone, but when he's fit, when he's 100% fit, before he gets injured again, yeah, he is absolutely amazing. I wouldn't say not on the level of Ronaldo and Messi, but yeah, one of the better strikers in the world when he's 100% fit and firing. So yeah, I'm not really sure if there's a striker we want to go for. Obviously, values will be low and everything like that. I'm probably going to analyze it more at the end of the season. So yeah, we won't worry about that exactly right now, as we'll get to the last couple games of the season. And anything else? Yeah. Apparently, this guy likes to lift his shirt up, according to his last name. Shirtlift. Might need to add a T on that. But anyway, come on. We just need to get into the last game. I think I mentioned in the last episode as well. That's not... See, that is judged off his injuries. Like, it says leading player for most EFL League One side, but the judging ability from this guy is not that good anyway. I'd say maybe championship, but off those attributes, I guess, see, physically it lets him down. That's what I mean. I say technically he's a really good player. He is good. He'll finish opportunities for you, but yeah, he's, because of his injuries and hitting 30 now, yeah, physically he's just not up to it anymore. So I think he'd dominate the championship. I think in the championship he'd score a lot of goals, if you compare to the game time he'll play because of injuries he'll get. But yeah, guys, we'll leave everything else. So yeah, it is that time of the season where players running out of contract. There's going to be, like, obviously a lot of transfer situations as well. But we do just want to get into this game against West Ham. You see Stoke, they beat West Brom there. Could be, yeah, is that going to be good for us? We have a chance to maybe overtake West Brom. I suppose we'll need to pick up a point at the very least, and might as well see who's been Defoe. How about that? Jermaine Defoe. It's still up for the fight, but Jermaine Defoe smashing in the goals. Let's see his history. He's combined his goals. That's pretty decent. Over 200 goals in his career. Obviously, he's been in Championship, League One, MLS as well. But for the most part, those are Premier League goals. We'll be close to 200 Premier League goals, which is absolutely amazing. Obviously, 30 in this specific save increases that a little bit. De Gea, most clean sheets by far. Alexis Sanchez, most player of the matches, with Vardy and Sergio Aguero just behind him there. Lacazette has been very good. I'm just trying to see Lacazette, what's he done in terms of goals. And 15 goals, 11 assists, getting good ratings. Max Gradle, most assists. So I'm guessing a lot of those assists are going to be because of Jermaine Defoe. So they're combining very well, and a big reason to why Bournemouth, they fought really strong for European competition. But look at the difference there. That's major from one position. Whew, that's 13 points separating 6 and 7. That's what I was mentioning, I think, in the last episode as well. I was alluding to that. Like, the top 6, they've done very well, and then you can see the gap there. That's actually, you don't see that too often. That's just really interesting to look at. So are we? Yeah, we're game day here. Okay, let's see. Oh, Kane's Manchester United rumors intensify after quality display. Like they'll need someone. Oh, and it's still down to the wire, the Premier League. Like, I'm so interested in that. Who's going to win? United? Liverpool? Whew. Even Spurs a slight chance, depending results on the final day. Man, I'm really interested in that myself. So, guys, oh, no. Diame, we need to put someone else in, actually. Okay, we give Shelvey a chance. Shelvey, you need to prove. You have 2 games to do it. If he does nothing, if he does completely nothing, he may be out the door. Because again, look at his value. It's 11 million. We would get some decent money for him, surely. So let's get into it right now, guys. Submit the team. We are favourites against West Ham. How about that? And they're sitting in 11. So obviously, yeah, the media is liking how we're playing recently. So we won't mess with that too much. I see Kearney's got as many goals as Gale. He's played more games, of course, but Gale's a striker. I'm going to go passionately. Come on, lad, show me what we can do to break this, or break us out of this bad run. Okay, not too many reactions there, so we'll try and boost their confidence. I feel sometimes I say it's not always the best thing to do that. It doesn't mean you're going to win the game, but you can tell sometimes when your team needs it, most definitely. And I think, yeah, we do right here. After a few bad results, there's been some tough games recently, of course. But I feel here against West Ham at home, second last game of the season in front of the supporters. Let's see what we can do here. Come on, guys. Come on. We need to be seeing much better. Let's finish the season on a high. Finish as high as possible as well. Come on, Dwight Gale. A lot of players are playing for the Newcastle United careers here, I won't lie. Dwight Gale! As I mention it, he smashes in a goal. For me, he has to hit at least 10 goals for the season. Yeah, I don't know. Do we keep his inconsistency or would he be better? But that's a good strike. He's had those attempts just outside of the box this season, but he's blazed away. Maybe he's finding his feet. But yeah, let me know. Would he be better with better players around him? I don't know. But it's saying that he's still had opportunities that he's wasted. And then he's had opportunities he scored. We'll have to see. But yeah, maybe it's not the lack of quality around him. The lack of supply. It's, yeah, his own fault when he misses opportunities. We'll have to see. Jose, let's make it 2-0. Let's make it 2-0. It's almost too early. It's too early 2-0 to say, yeah, this game is ours now. But the thing is, let's keep doing this. Shelvey, see, that's what I know he can do with his amazing passing. Well, Jose, I would like him to finish on the first attempt. But yeah, the way things are going right now, amazing. Let's just say encourage to boost their morale. But I'm not sure if it does it this way. Let me know. I want to, like, what's the option? That's what I think will be the option anyway, to tell them to keep going. You're doing very well and just keep it up. I think encourage, just judging off all of the different options there, encourage is the one. Let me know if that's not the case anyway. But that's what I like to do when, yeah, we started really well, scored a couple goals in the first half, encourage them so they know, like, the manager is acknowledging their good performance in the first half. And then, obviously, you're going to praise them at halftime. Very pleased. That was see what I mean? Can you see a bit of frustration / confusion? We come out with a performance like that, and last couple games, it's just so different. And that's what it brings me the idea that comes. The idea comes around. Yeah, it's the player quality difference when we play against the bigger teams. Like, it may appear like that's just the excuse for my tactics or whatever, but then we come out like this against a team that has had a decent season. Well, they're where you would expect for them. Dwight Gale, he's picked up. Let's just keep him on, I guess. It doesn't really matter. It's end of season. Shelvey, but yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I get, like, frustrated at the game more than anything, because I know, yeah, we're playing this good style. Yedlin, we could have 3 goals here. Yedlin, that's a dangerous ball. Is he going to win it back there? No. We're just completely controlling West Ham right now. Hayden to Mbemba. Shelvey. This is just some amazing stuff we're playing in this game. Gale, no, it's going to fall to Shelvey. Sets up Richie. And this is how we want to finish off the season. Yeah, maybe it's at home as well. Play at home with a bit more confidence. Jose, dangerous ball there. They were able to clear, but Shelvey positioned very well. Then Richie in some space as well. And he was able to tuck that home. Very nice. Yeah, we're at Kearney as well. He's actually pretty smart defensively in terms of his positioning. That's why I said earlier as well. Mbemba, come on. Hayden. We're just on today. Jose goes so close. Ooh, man, he's doing very, very well. Both him and Joel Campbell, when I can tell when they cut in, they're not preferred. Mbemba is even giving away fouls in our penalty area. Maybe that's just what he's like. Gale, he's injured and he's going close. Here he is. Dwight Gale. I told you. That's why I left him on. He'll still score when he's injured. He's a tricky one, but he's got to his 10th goal of the season. What a performance here. Are you confused? Can you understand what I'll be? In some other games we don't play well. And we come up like this. And you get Dwight Gale when he's not at his best in terms of his fitness. He's got an injury and he finishes like that. So can you understand why it's a bit confusing for me? Like during the season, Dwight Gale had a lot of opportunities he didn't take. He's injured, comes up with a goal. He's got a brace today. Absolutely fantastic stuff. I'll leave him on because he might just get a hat-trick here. Yeah, it's absolutely great. Though we're going to... We don't really need to... Because I was thinking Joel Campbell, Jose Perez is having a decent game here. Let's just see. I'm going to take off Isaac Hayden, and we are going to bring... Oh, nah, he's still young. There's no one young, really, we have on the substitute bench, again, apart from Joel Campbell. Well, there's Mitrovic. Okay, maybe we'll be wise with Gale. We don't want him to have a debilitating injury that will affect him into next season. So, yeah, Mitrovic, we'll leave target man and just put him on support there. Yeah, we'll leave it like... I won't change the wingers to attack inside forward. They seem to be getting the job done right now. So, yeah, Mitrovic, you got about 25 minutes in this game, and you might just start the next one as well. Yeah, we might as well use the rest of our changes because this game is flying... pass right now. Yeah, Isaac Hay, we'll just take him off. Don't want him to get an injury right now. Charlie Adam will just come on. And let's just put him in the midfield just so he can play a... Okay, didn't mean to do that. There we go, Kearney. And just change Kearney's role. You can use... just use him as a roaming playmaker. Just, yeah, so we don't use the same roles. And then Jose Perez will come off. Actually, no. I'm going to bring on Atsu for Matt Ritchie. There we go. And if we switch these... No, he can't play on that side. Yeah, just put him on a winger. There we go. We'll see how he goes like that, guys. But yeah, we do have this result. Though I do want to continue keeping the clean sheet for the game. It's deserved. What would be fitting if we scored a 5th and make it a 5-star performance? Absolutely. Probably our best game... Well, could argue we beat Chelsea 3-1, but 4-0, well, biggest result in that way, keeping a clean sheet as well. And West Ham haven't been terrible this season. They were a bit higher early in the season as well, so fantastic. John Joe Shelvey, he listened to me. He's come up and was the best player on the day, created both goals. A bit unlucky to Dwight Gale, but John Joe Shelvey got really involved with a lot of passes and stuff. We go to the analysis, go to the stats, we go to Newcastle stats, and John Joe Shelvey, you can take a look at his stats there. And even that was the interceptions made. He made 10, not too bad for a midfielder. That's nice to see. For a centre mid, who's more creative role. So that's really, really nice to see there. 4-0. A very, very important performance there for John Joe Shelvey's career at Newcastle because now he's back in the good books. But should one good game change that? That is the question. Do you think he's got the ability, or he's one of those players, that's going to be always... and see, he's one of with the competitive streak. But, yeah, he got a red card, so it's a tough decision. But that just shows you what he can do. See, with that creative ability, that passing and vision is world class. Like some world class players have those attributes, 17, 18s for passing and vision. So Bruce Shin, we might leave him out for the rest of the season. Shelvey, and just shows you what he can do on his day. We just need to see that more consistently, really. So the next game against Crystal Palace probably won't mean too much for both teams. But we don't know where we could finish. Well, it could be either 15th or 14th. So we are going to go to the team. We'll leave I think I'll just leave the general training on balance. I think that's easy enough. And we'll leave the scheduling like that this time in the season, attacking movement. And let's finish this game, this season in style with the last game. But you can understand what I mean. We have these performances against bigger teams, well, apart from Burnley, but maybe those away ones. I don't know. And really the same kind of setup. And we smashed them 4-0. It's just, that's what tells me. Like, bring better players in and you're going to see more consistent performances from us. That's what I believe. And I think our games have shown that. We've shown where our tactics have been really good because we've had the same team in those games, essentially. Maybe a few changes here and there. But that same starting 11, I'm sure would have had a bad game earlier this season at some point. So a lot of it is... I don't know. You can't say luck. I don't think it's luck. It's just the occasion where other things build up to it. Like, to me, the tactic is good, but I think then it's the player quality, but then it must be the confidence of the players as well on certain different days and other things that play a part. Football Manager is a very in-depth game. It's more than player selection and tactics that come up with the result of the game. There's so much more. So I can't even put my finger on them all. That's the problem because it's hard to say. And obviously, then results like beating Chelsea and Manchester United, it's like, wow, we can get those results. So we just need to see a bit more. That's my thing. Maybe, it is just the players we have, and maybe there's not more things. Maybe it is the players and just they're not the best, so there's a bit inconsistency in their performance. That is understandable as well. So, I don't want to overthink it. Maybe it's something where we don't need to overthink. We just need to let go of the guys that aren't really making the impact in the team, improve the depth in the squad as well. We're going to see. We're going to see. And I'd love to know your guys' feedback. That's why I would love to see really good, mature comments, like I touched on a few episodes ago, because, yeah, I think with this team, Newcastle, we have the ability to do a lot. I think the style of play because I know I don't want to, I didn't want to mention it too much, but I have used this. It's a similar formation and similar tactic I'm using in a private save that I do really, really well with more a top 4 team and, dominating team with better players, and you can see the dominance. So obviously trying to play that with Newcastle is not going to be exactly the same, but yeah, you can see it in spurts, I guess. I'm going to keep finding you, Hanley. And he accepts it, so I'm not really sure what he's doing right now. He's taking the club's money, but he's happy to get fined, sorry. But yeah, he won't be fired. He'll essentially be fired soon enough but we'll make some money. Asking price, okay, 2 million. There's teams interested in a player who acts like this. I'm still shocked it says quality player. I don't know, man. He hasn't shown that. Okay, we get an offer for him. Holy. Okay, in some situations, I might just say, no, wait, I won't mind, because Newcastle, yeah. I'm just going, what's the offer again? 1.6, because we haven't gotten offers elsewhere. It's 1.6 up front. So I'm just going to accept it and say, yeah, he's more than unsettled. Yeah, can be being a cunt be an option? Can I write it? Can there be other and then a space where you write it? Because that would be fitting, I would think. Richie is ill, food poisoning. Just don't poison. I don't want any of my other. I'm telling you now, guys. I've never been food poisoned in my life, and I've been alive for over 26 years, about 26 and a half years. I've never been food poisoned in my life, and just, it's crazy to think how many times I've had players in Football Manager get food poisoned. Like, I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I don't go to weird places to eat or something, but it seems more regular than it is in real life. Have you ever been food poisoned? I don't know. It's weird. I've never been poisoned by food. I've never had food poisoning ever in my life. So, yeah, I don't think so anyway. I can't remember. I can't remember getting food poisoned or being food poisoned. I don't know. It doesn't sound like a thing that happens regularly, but in Football Manager, I wouldn't say regularly in Football Manager, but definitely more than in real life. But yeah, I just felt that weird personally. Come on, tomorrow will be the last day of the season, so we can see where we can finish. We can finish 14th. We get a win depending on Watford, but I think I'm pretty happy again if we go to the general. You get profile. The media prediction is 15th. We're 15th right now, and yeah, we've improved that through the season as well. The media thought, I think it was like 17th. I can't really remember. Ben Pearson gets injured end of the season. He should be back for the preseason, so he'll be all right. Haidar, interesting. He's an interesting one. Decent performances in the French First Division, so I'm not prepared to comment at this time. I need to analyze his season a bit more. So, guys, this will be... I'll play this game and then we'll end the episode. And then for the next episode, we'll go through the end of the season process where we go into the next season and go through transfers and see how we go. And there might even be two... Because, it might be a really long kind of episode for transfers. We'll have to see. We can analyze and see how we're going to go. Your guys' impact as well in the comments, what you think in terms of signings, who to go, who to come in, all that kind of stuff. Because, I'll definitely look through comments for that. Matt Ritchie, we'll leave out. Christian Atsu, again, still not sure. What I'm going to do here is, I'm going to play him on the left. No, I can't do that because I think, who else do we have on the right wing? Nah, Atsu. See, what's his foot? He's left-footed. Yeah, so inside forward. But then I noticed, because, he's more natural on the left side. But then Jose Perez. But we know what Jose Perez can do. He hasn't been amazing this season, but he's been good enough. for playing him not in his best role, as you know. So Joel Campbell, we'll try Joel Campbell as a winger. So actually, guys, wait, Joel Campbell, let's actually do that. Christian Atsu, we'll play him on the winger, we'll play him in their best roles and see how that affects our play. And yeah, support. There we go. Dwight Gale, Mitrovic. Almost feeling like we'll sell Mitrovic. I've given him his chances. So, not really sure anymore. Here we'll just put, Gouffran. We're going to sell him, but just put him on the bench there, I guess. And we had some injuries. Yeah, Pearson, Aqua. But I think this will be the lineup. This will be the starting 11 for this game today. So, yeah, I think so. Yeah, let's get into it, guys, now. Dwight Gale, I think he's played his way into favour. He's leading scorer for the season. And it feels like he's had a good enough season now. A bit frustrating earlier, and I think he's settled. He's in some decent form. So let's see how we can finish the end of the season here. Again, we won't worry about opposition instructions. I won't even look to tackle the guys that are coming back from their injuries a little bit injured. I feel nice today. We owe Crystal Palace, after what happened in our last match, go out there and get revenge. Pretty good reactions motivating there. So, yeah, to me, I don't see why they play Kabai. Like, Crystal Palace, what are they fighting for? What are they fighting for here? What are we fighting for as well? So, See, if we look at the guys who we're looking to get better, there's Rajkovic, maybe Yedlin, but not massively. But again, I'll talk about how he's worked his hard. He's still 23, so a little bit, I guess. Lasala and Mbemba, 22, 23. Dummett, he's 25, still improving, but you can't expect major improvements. There's Shelby, he's 25, so same boat. But Hayden, 22, you can expect a bit more development from him. Kenny is around that 25, 26. Joel Campbell, 24. And then Atsu, he's 25, so again, not going to improve so much. And Dwight Gale, 27. So not too many, but yeah, maybe a bit more in defense, we'll say, and especially a goalkeeper as well. So we have some young players in the under-18s. I didn't want to play them in this game, of course, but yeah, I think I wouldn't even say loan them out next season as well. They need that youth, just training in the youth squad for when they're like 15, 16, and maybe when they're 17, 18, you might think about that, giving them a chance here and there off the bench in a cup game and then sending them out on loan as well. We'll manage that hopefully well. And now Shelby, can he do it again? He gets it to Dummett. Dummett gets it to Campbell, and Joel Campbell. Is that him signalling his intentions? Not really his intentions, but trying to, let me know. He wants to be part of the future at Newcastle. You can only sign me for $6 million. Cheap. I'm cheap. And I'll get you the goals. But he hasn't been consistent this season. But I feel, again, he could be a guy that will improve better players around him, getting more supply. But we'll just see. That was a good game in the first half here. So we just go assertively, just say, don't get complacent. Yeah, make sure they're still motivated and focus, especially some defenders, midfielders there. Good for them to focus. So, yeah, we don't concede another goal. And that will be a fantastic way to end the season, really. We'll be on top of Watford. That's as high as we can go, really, at this point. Man United look like winning the title. But, yeah, I'd be happy with finishing 14th. We'll just have to see. 30 minutes remain. Mitrovic will come on. Oh, he's going to have to show us something in the last 30 minutes. Target. I'm still trying to find his best. Defensive forward? We'll try him defensive forward. Charlie Adam. I'm trying to think who would be a substitute we'd need to make. Charlie Adam, we probably won't sign him. He's just on loan. Diame. How old is he again? Yeah, 29, so a bit older. We may not make any more substitutes. Actually, looking at that, we'll see what Mitrovic can do. And that will be about it. So, obviously, maybe to fight for the win, but if we're in a good position, Mitrovic gets a Joel Campbell. No. That was a very good chance, though. Okay. Sorry, guys, if I was a little bit quiet. I thought someone was knocking at the door for me. I was just trying to hear. Was someone knocking? I don't know. I told you 100% live. But Leicester's going to get relegated. Huddersfield's going to survive. This is the interesting thing. I don't want to be ignoring our game. Oh my God. Yeah, we're gonna get our win. But wow, Huddersfield end up staying up and Leicester go down. Leicester City relegated. How about that? Good win for us there. Leicester City? Wow. Because now, look at this. They're the champions. In the game, they're the champions. Because this season wasn't played yet in real life. Like the last season in real life. That is insane. That just happened right there. Obviously, there's different data. There's different transfers because there's transfer update of real life. Don't forget, at the point when I started this series, like not the last few weeks. But you get the point. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane for Leicester City. Yeah, wow. Absolutely amazing that they got relegated. So I'm almost forgetting. Okay, we finished the season in decent style. We receive 13 million, set to receive that much. So there we go, guys. That is the end of the season. So what I will do from here, I will continue from this point, and we'll go through the preseason and how I go through that, and we'll see the awards and everything like that at the end of this season. But that will be part of the whole continuing to the next season. So hopefully that'll be all good. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed the season. Don't forget to smash the like button if you want to see me get into the next season very, very shortly. I'll see you guys next time.